Hello everyone, it's Patricia from TarantulaHeaven.com. Right here I have Miss Spidey, who is finally in a different position today. She is currently trying to choose between 3 water dishes, well actually 2. This one's her old one. It's going to be tracked soon because she's had it for years, and it's gotten to the point where I can't actually clean it and make it look nice anymore. Like, it's clean, but it just has stains on it from wear and tear. So she has a really nice ceramic bowl right here and a one that's just like her old one back there, and she has not warmed up to either of them. So she's currently sitting in the middle of them, and so I hope she'll choose. I wanted to share some really cool information I found about a particular spider. I had never learned about this spider, and if I were to think back in my memory, I'm not even sure I've even seen this spider before. So I wanted to share it with you. Part of the reason why I think that this spider is really interesting to share is because I've shared a lot of information about how tarantulas or spiders are not really social creatures. They tend to be pretty solitary, but in this case, this is actually a semi-social spider, so I wanted to share. This spider is called a Phonognatha griefii. That's a handful. And this spider can actually be found in gardens. It doesn't seem to be a particularly rare spider. And these spiders actually make their homes in curled leaves. So I think that that is really, really interesting. This spider is from the orb weaving family and is a very common spider in Australia. It can be found in every territory. And these spiders like to build their orb webs in plants and uses curled leaves as custom hiding spots or homes. Interestingly enough, this spider really only lives 1 year, so pretty short lifespan, and can most commonly be seen in late summer. These spiders are found in woodlands, urban gardens, and they have very interesting family arrangements, which I will get to. So I really liked learning about how these spiders actually curl the leaves, because it's not even necessarily that they are seeking out leaves that are curled. These spiders actually find a leaf that is going to be suitable enough for them. They use their silk to lift the leaf up from the ground and into their orb web. And then using their legs, they carefully curl it up and secure it with silk into a funnel, or perhaps a cone shape. And they'll actually weave the curled leaf into their web. And in the event that they can't find an appropriate leaf, they have also been known to use things like snail shells or even pieces of paper. So as always, spiders are always getting creative. Young spiders who maybe don't have the strength of adults to actually maybe take a larger leaf may seek out small, fresh green leaves and then move on to bigger, drier leaves as they get older and stronger. And part of the reason why they do this and make these curled leaf habitats for themselves or homes is because it does protect them from predators, such as birds who might be seeking these bugs out. It also protects spiders from parasitic wasps, which will actually lay their eggs on the spiders. And this keeps the spider pretty safe in their retreat. And spiders will actually just bring their front legs out a little bit extended so that they can still keep contact with their web and sense any vibrations from possible prey. Like many orb weaving spiders, they're not really particular about what kind of insect they eat. And they'll actually spend most of their time inside this leaf. They really will only go out during the day to get food. And usually they won't be going very far because they are just sticking close to the leaf that is actually in their web. So they probably just need, sensing that there is a prey in their web and just, going out to get it and then going back into their leaf. They probably don't have to travel very far. Or they will come out at night to do some web repairs or maybe rebuilding. And if you do find one of these in your backyard, if you are in Australia, do not worry. It is not a dangerous spider to humans, and they're actually quite good for your backyard. They take care of pests. And maybe one of the more fascinating things I found about these spiders is that they do have family arrangements, and I found that this was really cute. So, interestingly enough, and this is very unusual behavior for spiders, male and female leaf curling spiders actually form pairs and they'll share the leaf retreat, so kind of like playing house. Male will move in with the female when she's young, and then once she is mature, he will mate with her. And now, like many other spider mating arrangements, it is sometimes possible that the female will cannibalize her mate. This is completely independent on whether she is fed or not. So it may have nothing to do with she was just hungry. It may just be because she wanted to eat him and was tired of him. After mating, the female will actually make another curled leaf retreat in the vegetation, usually not far from her, but it will be away from her web. And then this is kind of thought of as like a nursery retreat, and then she'll lay her eggs there. So I thought that was really interesting because I hadn't really heard of spiders making little houses for themselves like that. I also hadn't heard of a mating pattern in spiders like that, in that they will form, I guess, long-term pairs. And I've definitely never heard of a spider making a nursery for their babies. So I thought that all was really cool. I honestly don't know much about orb weaving spiders, but I do find them fascinating and beautiful. This particular thing I was more attracted to because it seemed really cute that there were spiders living in leaves, and being really, really intentional with, I guess, creating a family. But anyway, I am curious to know what you guys think about that. Did you know about this spider? If you live in Australia, have you ever seen this spider? I'd be really curious to know. And I hope that this was helpful to you, or at least educational. Thank you so much for watching. Miss Spidey is still choosing between her water dishes. She'll probably be thinking about this for a while. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for Tarantula Tuesday. Take care. Bye.